Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Rockula. This one is about a guy named Ralph who, every 22 years, he is somewhat reunited with his long-lost love, who seems to get conked on the head by a pirate with some sort of a ham bone or something like that. Every 22 years, Ralph is reunited with his long-lost love, and this seems to keep happening over and over and over and over again. Well, Ralph sees this woman named Mona and believes it's his one true love reincarnated about the 400,000th time. And it is said that if he doesn't get with her and loses virginity, yes, he's a virgin vampire, by Halloween, then he's cursed to wait another 22 years for Mona to come back, because apparently if he doesn't ever seal the deal with his reincarnated true love, she comes back in another form 22 years later, and he has to wait that long to have it happen and all this other stuff, so yeah. But standing in his way is Mona's manager slash ex-boyfriend named Stanley. And throughout the movie, there's a lot of singing. Well, eventually, Halloween comes to get here, and did I forget to mention that Ralph has a mirror image that's always bothering him? Yeah, he's not the typical vampire. He can go out in the sunlight, crosses and garlic doesn't bother him, and he can see his own reflection, so yeah. So his reflection is sort of like I don't want to say alter ego, but more like a coach or something like that, trying to tell him to do the right thing and all this other stuff. Anyway, Halloween comes, he and Mona, they get together, and well, you guessed it, they do the Humpty Dance, and Ralph is able to finally live out the rest of his life with Mona. And his mirror image breaks out in an Elvis suit and performs a bunch of songs. And everybody lives, I suppose, happily ever after. Movie stars Dean Cameron, Tony Basil, and Thomas Dolby. Yes, the She Blinded Me with Science guy. So why did this movie suck? Well, for one, it's unfunny. Very unfunny. I've seen Dean Cameron, almost said Dean Ambrose, Dean Cameron in some very, very, very funny comedies. This was not one of them. What annoyed me the most is that a lot of the singing in this movie was more like a really bad 80s music video. I barely got through it. I really didn't like it that much. And I think three things you never mix together in a movie is comedy, horror, musical. It's not a good idea. This one was just annoyingly bad. I mean, yeah, you got some musical artists like Thomas Dolby and Tony Basil in it, but not even they could save this movie. And I swear Tony Cox was in it, and if you don't know him, let's see, he's been in a lot of spoof movies, like Disaster Movie and Epic Movie. He's been in a ton of movies. He was in Me, Myself, and Irene, Leprechaun 2, of course that was a brief cameo, yeah. But this movie in itself, it's annoying with the continuous songs. It just gets on your freaking nerves. Dean Cameron, God bless him. You could definitely tell these songs were lip-synced. The one scene in the movie that really made me groan the most is when it looks like that Ralph and Mona are about to finally let their love happen, and they're singing, and a car comes along, hits Ralph, but he's hanging onto the hood and still singing. I said, my God, how much more of this stupid movie is there? But I think but there are actually a couple of horror musicals my wonderful, beautiful wife Sarah has recommended me to see, and I hope to get to check them out real soon. One of them being Repo, the Genetic Opera, and the other one being The Devil's Carnival. And I really want to check them out because they look awesome. And I hope I get to real soon. But there you guys have it, a review of Rockula. And if you've seen it, leave me a comment down below about what you think about it. And if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. If you got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, fantasy horror movie that, well, had bad songs, but no strings, if any of that makes any sense, send it my way and I will get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very much for watching. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.